Hey friends. Okay, cut that music. So welcome to the very first video on this YouTube channel. Probably one of the most nerve-wracking video I've made in the longest time, because I actually haven't made a vlog for nearly a decade. That's probably an exaggeration, but just go with the flow here. What exactly is this YouTube channel all about? Well, before I delve further into that, I thought I'd give you a brief introduction of who I am as a person. So, my name is Vison, and I am Vietnamese American. My friends call me V, and I'm actually a newly graduated registered nurse. I'm a baby nurse. I'm a baby nurse licensed in 2 different states, licensed in Oregon as well as in California. So, what got me into nursing was actually a very non-traditional route. Prior to nursing, I got my degree in English at a university in California, and I was getting into the path of journalism, right? I was working at a public radio station at the time, and my dream job was to work at NPR. I wanted to work alongside with my forever man crush, Mr. Ira Glass. Or work at Tiny Desk Radio, because I want to hang out with all the cool musicians, just jamming to some awesome music. But what led me to get into nursing was actually because of a very personal moment in my life, which I'll talk about in the near future. But I left the radio job, and after going through that personal struggle in my life, I decided to work in a nonprofit in a healthcare setting. And I was working as a videographer, where I was able to capture stories of people that were living with blood illness condition. And it was one of the most rewarding jobs ever, because I was able to capture a patient's story and kind of create in such a way that really highlights their own individuality. And so working there for several years, I really wanted to get more involved in the healthcare setting. And I was thinking to myself, well, what type of healthcare professions allow me to spend most of my days with patient? And it was actually nurses. Nurses are the one that stays with the patient for 12 hours plus in a clinical setting. And for me, that was a perfect eye-opener for me to take my passion for storytelling and merge that with healthcare. And it's something that I'm still trying to figure out what exactly that looks like. And, you know, that has been one of the driving force of me to get into nursing. So, what exactly is this YouTube channel all about? Well, as a matter of fact, I'm still trying to figure that out, because I have all these different ideas and I just don't know where to start. But I think I'm going to start by making tutorial videos. I'm going to make tutorial videos teaching nursing students, pre-nurses, or just anybody who's really interested about different pathophysiology. Kind of think of it as like Khan's Academy, but just a lower quality of Khan's Academy, because it's just me, one person on a drawing tablet trying to draw and write as clearly as possible. Another thing that I hope to bring into this channel is to have interviews with different healthcare professions, talking a little bit about what brought them into their healthcare professions, and also talk about some self-care things too as well. So really focusing on topics of, you know, mental health, spiritual health, really the whole holistic health in general. I hope to even talk about some recent evidence-based research pertaining to the healthcare. I even hope to do kind of more personal vlogs like this, kind of keep you updated about what's going on with my life, things I've learned in the healthcare setting, things I've learned outside of the healthcare setting. So the world is my oyster, and there's so much out there for me to explore, and really what it takes is just start creating one video at a time. So this is going to be quite an exercise for me to really kind of bridge my right brain and my left brain together to see what that really looks like. So if you have any suggestions, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear what you have to say, and until then, I don't even know what I'm doing with my hands. Until next time.